that stretch of I-40.
Also happening now, Democrats and Republicans in Washington are fighting over competing plans to cut the federal deficit and raise the U.S. debt ceiling. Last night, President Obama urged all of us to call or email our elected leaders in Congress. News Channel 5's Scott Arnold discovered one group of folks that took that call to action a step further.
And Rory, if you passed by Congressman Marsha Blackburn's office in Franklin today, you witnessed a group of protesters fed up with the gridlock in Washington.
Save the American dream!
Raise the debt ceiling!
There's fear in their voices.
We're in a time of great economic hardship.
Because admittedly, they are scared.
And the very idea of potentially cutting Social Security and Medicare and other important social programs and still allowing the rich their tax cut is just appalling to us.
What you are seeing here, one of many protests outside of congressional offices all across this country. In these crowds, you'll find people like retired teacher Linda Lee.
What do we want? Compromise!
Who says Democrats and Republicans need to stop fighting and
get the job done. I don't think they have a clue of what this can do to you and I and you know, the middle class.
Congress is weighing two plans to cut the deficit and raise the debt ceiling. Republicans in the House want to raise the debt ceiling once now and again at the end of the year.
There's more cuts in spending, and then you have an increase in the debt limit. It has real caps and a real process for cutting spending.
But Democrats in the Senate want to slash $2.7 trillion from the deficit, call for no new tax increases, but raise the debt limit through 2013.
In short, it's everything Republicans have demanded wrapped up in a bow and delivered to their door.
I'm willing to put politics aside.
Washington has just 7 days to get a deal done. And after President Obama urged Americans to pressure lawmakers to reach a deal.
Good afternoon, Bill Nelson's office.
The switchboards have lit up in D.C.
Raise the debt ceiling!
Save the American dream!
But back in Franklin, a little more than a dozen showed up for this protest, leaving some to wonder why.
The case of ignorance is bliss.
And tonight, though, we're hearing from some of the members of our Tennessee congressional delegation. This is from Congressman Jim Cooper. He says, quote, debt and deficits are a bipartisan problem requiring a bipartisan solution. I am doing everything possible to get Congress to act responsibly by paying its bills on time, reducing the growth of future spending, keeping our interest rates low, and strengthening our weak economy. And through a spokeswoman tonight, we hear from Congressman Diane Black, who says she is studying the Boehner plan, and she will make a determination on her vote once she has reviewed all of the details and her questions have been answered. Meantime, the House is expected to vote on Speaker Boehner's plan at some point tomorrow.